comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Nowhere to
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance at that jump in. Opts for the throw. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Still slugging it out here. Throws him down. What's the play here? The impact gets blocked. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Oh, easy tech. Your cross-up's good. That drive impact is blocked. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Strings it all together. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Can't tech the throw. Decides to meet them in the air. All right, what's coming up? They can't squander this punish counter attack. That almost goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Impact finish. It was more than enough.
Round two.
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it out up close. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Tenderman hits home. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in and whiffs. They're wide open. Connects with the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Looking for a hold. Nightshade incoming. All the throw connects. That jump in was expected. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Orchid spring. Big time sets up with the jump in. Throws him. Pops the tainted talent and Aki's going hunting. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Clutch anti-air. Catches them out. Getting up pumps the brakes on the impact. Nightshade pulse. Throws that off. Puffs while they're blinking. Goes to the air. Player one has a big throws him. Oh, here we go. The jump in is denied. It crowns him from above. Player two needs to use the huge chance after that wall slap. Player one can't let this simmer. They got us to throws. Scramble. Oh my God, Raw Super.
We shall increase the dosage.
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Farewell.
Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Orchid spring to create some space. Triggers Toxic Blossom to crush that off and keeps going. Brushes off the impact. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Gets the throw to side switch. Gets a good read on their opponent. Opts for the super art. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Feeling out the spacing. Does a good job of pushing back. Can't tech the throw. From up above. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps. Throws him. What's next? Player one, KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Still very early in the round. Trying to read each other here? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Jumps in. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Both fighters planning something? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and... There's... Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Bumps up. It's a good spot. Use the super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
That felt good, didn't it?
There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Jumps up, hits them with a stopping block. Gets a risky buff in. Player 1 needs to use the predator drive impact misses. Player 2, punish counter sets the table. A quick breather. Player 1 reads the jump in perfectly.
Hold still now.
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
My magnum opus! Did that sting?
Look at the damage. Nightshade incoming. Ooh, what a smart blow. What now? The jump-in is denied. Trying to dig in deep with those claws. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Pumps the brakes on the impact. They're taking a step back to slow down. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Nothing stops this train. Looking to shred something. There's a drive impact. A real test of nerves here. A jump? The drive impact doesn't work. Sets up with the jump in. We just saw the heist of the century.
Aki.
Player 2 has gotta be feeling good.
Comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. That was a solid anti-air. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Trips them up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Got their eye on the air. Nails the anti-air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. They break things off to take a quick breather. Rising uppercut. Were they baiting them into that? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Both fighters planning something? I think they want to calm things down and reset the pace. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Goes for the KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Nails the anti-air. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Rising uppercut. Springs forward with a drive rush. What'll happen here? Hits them with a stopping block. Gotta be experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They continue. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage jury. A jump in. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jump? Uses their drive gauge. Their spacing is so on point. Opts for the critical art. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Player one. Oh, yo! Rock super here. They gotta dig down deep here. Player one is on track to steal the raw super art incoming. Closes it out.
Enjoy the trip.
Final round. Fight!
Checks with a sandblast. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Gets the comp, connects with the throw. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? Pumps the brakes on the impact. What's next? Goes airborne. Drive rush. All the throw connects. Forward rush. What are they gonna do? Player two has a big, gotta do better than that. Goes all in with the uppercut. Amazing. Impact squashed. Target. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Oh, here we go. Sets up with the jump in. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player two. And here comes the boom. Sakai Fuhai. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. And reads the jump in perfectly. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final extent. Gotta do better than that. One player impact squashed. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Oh my God! What? They didn't test the throw. Player one clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The drive impact doesn't work.
Where you going? Huh?
Not close enough for the throw. Decides to meet them in the air. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The combo's there. Both fighters are looking at near empty drive gauges. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Trying to read each other here? Burnout is triggered. Sticks the combo. A comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player one needs to hold out until their drive. Will this super art connect? The super doesn't hit. They need to rely on their instincts here. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player two wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round two. Fight!
The impact doesn't do anything. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Are they going to fill up their super meters for a small advantage or concentrate on the offensive? Rising uppercut! Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. It's a good spot to use the super. Burns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhazan! Looking for a chance. Sandblast! They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Oh, could be the start of something. Blossom! Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. They were expecting that drive impact. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this. Springs forward with the drive rush. Are we gonna see a come? Uses the gauge for a super art. Sakai Fuhai! A quick breather. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Knockdown and player two. Ooh, what a smart flow. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight!
Impact squat. This is it. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Excellent rising uppercut. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Hits them with a stop and pop. Not close enough for the throw. There's a burnout. Player one is looking burnout, but they may have a plan here. This is gonna hurt. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazing. Target combo into... Fires a blast. Goes airborne. Both sides get it, goes all in with the uppercut. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Player one can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it, uses their drive gauge. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Super out of nowhere. The big brains on this competitor is unreal. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
You know where to run.
I'm number one. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The combo's there. There's a corner switch. They trade hits, and now decides to puff up while they can. Taking stock. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. All right, what's coming up next? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. Got their eye on the air. Jumps in, intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Both fighters want to hit them with a stop and bop. Player one can't let their drive gauge run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Taking stock. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Anything off the smash? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player two is not in a good place health-wise. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Doing some quick planning? The match just started. It's anyone's game. What's the next move? Their spacing is so on point right now. Crowns them from above. The throw whips. Anti-air in the clutch. Ooh, does them dirty. Player one forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Wall slat into the guard break. Slaps them. Both of that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Getting up close and personal. Player two has a full, huge chance after that wall strike. Well, now that is a punish. Absolutely relentless. Oh, here we big time whip. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Impact squashed. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Oh, they're gonna meet in the middle. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw the fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. The throw doesn't connect. And whiffs. They're wide open. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Knockdown. Still slugging it out here. Deal some damage with that quick combo. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The jump-in is denied. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Oh, easy tag. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Life lead opens up. Good old slap. Player one, oh, burnout triggered. Finishes with the throw. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Throws them to negate the block. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Drive reversals blocked. Decides to meet them in the air. This is the ring. Hits them with a stop and bop. Trying to read each other here? Smart play with the throw. Player one can build off this lead. There's a change of sides. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Charges forward. Both fighters have a full super meter, brushes that off and keeps going. Gets a rip, ends the meter, hoping for a good return. The Kaisen downside Ranku connects. They're gonna score huge damage off of this. Player two needs to use their SA gauge to their and whip. They're wide open. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout. Cashes out the meter to get a ringside seat. They're back into the corner now. Drops them from the air. Wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The drive impact is denied. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Brushes that off and keeps going. Anti-air in the clutch. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Connects with the throw. Player one with wall flat into the guard break. This and whiffs. They're wide open. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. All the throw connects. What's next? Impact counter. Ooh, that's so sick. Flatline zone.
Judy.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jump? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Goes for the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. What's the play here? Both fighters are looking at near empty drive gauges. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Perfect air-to-air. Player one is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Well-timed corner switch.
Where you going?
Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Round two.
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Still very early in the round. Feeling out the spacing. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can't tech the throw. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout. Cashes out the meter to get a ringside seat. Both fighters try to hit them with a stopping block. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Backed into the corner. What's set up? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Doesn't tech the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Nothing stops this train. The last round uses the gauge for a super art. Player one drives impact misses. All the throw connects. Sets up with the jump in. What's next? Connects with the throw. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. A jump? Oh, sniped! The drive impact doesn't work. Who will set the bait at this range? Silva knocks him out of the air. Player two drops that off. Look in! Super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
That felt good, didn't it?
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
A new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. The impact gets blocked. Neither can lean on their drive too hard right now. Gets a good read on their opponent. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Both players with no drive in the tank. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Pentagon hits home. Both with a super art connect, the super doesn't hit. Player one in trouble with no drive. What'll happen here? Player one goes in there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hustles in. A huge punish counter right in the opening seconds of this round. Takes the chance to hurt him. Hits him with a stop and bop. That's a counter. Stabbers him with a psycho blitz. Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something? Experiencing burnout. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something. What'll happen? A super art? The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Going in? Connects with the throw. Like, just goes for it at this range. Throws him. Keeps him out. Flatlines him. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will that drive impact get punished? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's the play here? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Was looking for that jump attack. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, burnout on both sides? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player one chases them down. Can't take the throw. A quick breather. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Who's going to start things off? Looking to impress with this super. Burns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Hassan. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it out up close. Denies the jump in. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Jump, blocks the impact. Oh, could be the start of something. Kill rush. Zones with the fireball.
Here we go.
Barely blocks the jump in. Hits him with a stop and bop. Smart play with the throw. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Just goes for it at this range. Player one throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. What'll happen here? A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Drive impact misses. Breaks through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fight brushes that off and keeps going? Gets a wrist looking to impress with this super. Excellent read. The super doesn't hit. Both fighters are raring to go. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Turns out. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire's still blazing. Player one knocked him out of the air. Ooh, what a smart blow. What are they gonna do? Links it! And all in with a rush! Fly Hustle! They push their way out of the corner. Clutch anti-air. Rearranging the internal organs with Psycho Storm. I can't believe it! Oh my god, Ross Super! The Super blocked! Player one dumps them! Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell him what's good!
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one uses the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. All right, what's coming up next?
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Brushes off the impact.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Anything could happen here. Good job blocking the jump in. Hold your breath.
Not so fast!
Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Time's the only thing moving here. That drive impact is blocked. Experiencing burnout. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Both fighters planning something? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Burnout activates. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Takes in the throw. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants, brushes that off and keeps going. Decides to puff up while they can. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Holds out with the block. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
That felt good, didn't it?
Taking no prisoners.
How'd I lose?
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with, ooh, what a smart throw. Connects with medium kick. Close range projectile. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Knocks them out of the air. All the throw connects. Player sets up with the jump in. Drive gauge management here is going to shoot their shot. A standstill. What now? And the Tensei in at the ready. Player nothing stops this train. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Super Art to show them what our PhD fighters can do for you. Okay, here we go. Excellent block. What are they gonna do? Keeps him out. A jump in? Shakes things up with a fireball. Player 2 needs to use their drive move, throws them. What's next? Somehow manages to pair the drive impact. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Puts one in the pocket. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Next up, what are these fighters thinking now? The drive impact nets them a sweet punch counter. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Bops him with a target combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Takes a trip. That drive impact doesn't get through. Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up. All right, goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Sneaks into throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover? Just goes for it at this range. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Wow, that's some big-time damage there. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Smart play with the throw. Whiffs with that cue, throws him. Jumps up, knocks him out of the air. Drive usage is back on the table. Oh my God, they just what a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Shoots off a fireball up close. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Knockdown. Goes for the throw. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. does a good job of pushing back. Throws out a projectile. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Feeling out the spacing. Brushes off the impact. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Holds out with the block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Sticks the jump in. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The jump in is denied. Just out of range for that throw. Jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Drive gauge is looking bad. What'll they do now? Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
That felt good, didn't it?
Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact is blocked. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Difficult situation for a throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Definitely saw that counter coming. All right, goes for the super arm? That did some serious damage. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Takes a trip. Solid throw tech. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? The jump in is denied. Grabs him, knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 is almost KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 chases them down. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Hits them with a stopping block. Throw escape. Okay, creating some space here. Misses the grab. Can't tech the throw. Going in. This may be it. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. What'll happen here? Drive gauge gap here. There's big hits them with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter.
Oh, no.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Excellent block. The last round. It's now or never. The throw missed. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Drops them hard.
Here we go.
Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely solid anti-air. Reads the throw and escapes. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
Here we go.
They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Links it. Connects with the throw. Knocks them out of the air. The drive impact doesn't work. Player tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Super art to show them what a PhD in fire can do for you. Will this be enough to kill? One more. Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push.
Here we go. Here we go.
A single hit will do it! Closes it out!
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get it?
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Nowhere to run.
I'm number one!
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the throw. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What's the play here? Oh, whiffs the grab. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Does a good job of pushing back. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Finishes with the throw. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Gets the jump in. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They both have full drive gauges to work with. So, what's next? Charges forward. Blocks the impact. They were expecting that drive impact. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Jump. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. This can lead to some big damage. Not much. Ooh, what a smart throw. Finishes with the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jumps in. Throws him. What's next? That drive impact is blocked. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. Holds out with a block. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout is triggered. Okay, they trade hits. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Each hit is so important. Just goes for it and KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Busts hits them with a stop and pop. Decides to puff up while they can. What'll happen here? Going on the offensive? Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Grabs and throws them away. Good old slaps. Super art on the drive impact doesn't work. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Connects with the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Risky up close burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this win? Jumps in. Big throw. Both fighters look to set things up. Charges forward. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking solid anti-air. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, here, oh my God, they just choked it up. Sumo smash. Player one needs to wait this out. Comes crashing down. Player sees the overhead coming. The overhead denied. Overhead flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, says no to the impact. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Trips him up. That's the jump in they were looking for. Gets the jump in. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. And the throw ends the round. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Anything off the smash? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the... Oh, burnout trigger! Taking stock. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Knockdown and... Player two holding on to that corner advantage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump with perfect KO. They were in full control there. This is the final round. They got to lay it all on the table right here. The last round. It's now or never. Butt smash. That feeling out phase is over. Brushes that off and keeps going. What'll happen here? Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Sees the overhead coming. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain? As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. They're sitting on a full super arcade that rushes in. What are they gonna do? What's next? Sumo smash! The overhead denied. Overhead, but it won't work. A real test of this can lead to some big damage. Ugh, thrown! Any mistake here is gonna be sees the overhead come. They are done!
Honda.
Player two is gonna be watching replays for this.
challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. That was a solid anti-air. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Close them. What's next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Big, low, reaching heavy. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Jumps up, hits him with a stop and bop. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Knockdown. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Player 2 can't use any drive. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. The lifer mate brushes that off and keeps going. Both fight. Burnout activates. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Plus anti-air. Amazing. A super art. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! Put them on a t-shirt with that finish!
How'd I lose?
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throw whips. Puts one in the pocket. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Definitely saw that counter coming. Goes for the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Checks him with the projectile. Throws him to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Experiencing burnout. It's turned into a drop kick, a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nails the anti-air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Takes a trip. Where you go? Springs forward with the drive rush. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws him. What's next? Brushes that off and keeps going. Buffs up. Sticks the cut. Smart play to stop the opponent. Blossom. Throws a fireball. Big throws. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably, it's a good spot. Use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. We have super arts on deck. Can this drive bring them back? Anti-air in the clutch. Are we KO? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The drive impact doesn't work. Barely blocks the jump in. Then tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Good. Gets the placement. Impact. Squat. So, nothing stops this train. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Will this drive hit? This is gonna hurt. All the throws connects. Getting up close and personal and whiffs. They're wide open. Oh, he goes all in with the uppercut. Oh, they switch sides. Uses that wall pressure. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Sandblast. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What are these fighters thinking now? Who's gonna make a move? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Nails the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. This is a tough spot. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? They were right to be on guard there. Throws them. What's next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. brushes that off and keeps going. Gets a rip. It's a good spot to use the super. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage Jury. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Can they keep on him? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Sakai Fuhazan! What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Gotta do better than that.
Where you go?
Springs forward with the drive rush. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, could be the start of something. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Oh, says no to the impact. What'll happen? Nice counter. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Anti-air in the clutch. Gotta do better than that. Looking for a chance. At the midway, impact squashed. The pace of the round is going to pick up. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely goes all in with the uppercut.
Gotcha!
Going in, throws them. Both sides getting ready. Looking for a hole. Nothing stops this train. Jumps. Ooh, does them dirty. Oh, here we go. Checks with a sandblast. Impact squashed. In with the crossbar. Punish counter sets the table. Here comes the boom. The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill.
That felt good, didn't it?
Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Blocks the impact. Will gain control of the match in the early going. No good up high. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Trips them up on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. What are they thinking here? Can't tech the throw? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Player 2 chases them down, takes a trip. Very solid corner kick. Life lead opens up. Big throw. Knockdown. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. We're near the end of the round. Both fighters have full drive gauges stopped. In there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Down to the wire. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Sticks the combo. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Hits them with a stop and block. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive is ready. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps up. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home.
a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Nowhere to
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Deftly shuts out the jump in. There's a corner switch. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Decides to buff up while they can. Hold your breath. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Down to the wire. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Get some. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Grabs them, connects with medium kick, hits them with a stopping block. Max SA gauges. It's a good spot to use the super. Looking to impress with this super. Kaisen Dankai Raku. Playtime's over.
good, didn't it?
Big super art hit. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 in dire straight crowns them from above. A quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jump tries to act flatlines them. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Hits them with a stopping block. Strings it all together. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Trips them up. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. They're jostling through the down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Heading into the end game now. KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Whiffs the throw. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Knockdown. Avoids getting stuck. Hits them with a stopping block. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. This is a turning point. They go going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move.
That felt good, didn't it?
There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Smart play with the throw. Gotta do better than that. Fights out of the drive impact doesn't work. Both connects with the throw. Jumps in. Grabs it. That back throw was huge. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they? This is gonna hurt. Shoots their shot. Punish counter sets the table. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Jury's going to a dark place. Kaisen Dankai Raku. They're hurt big time. What are they gonna do? Jump. The drive impact doesn't work. Reads the jump in perfectly. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Noticeable life lead. Closes it out. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hits them with a stopping block. Sticks the combo. Puts one in the pocket. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Down to the wire. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Did well to get the buff in there. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Sticks the combo. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Breaks the block with a throw. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Flushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? A quick breather. KO. Player 2 proved to be the victor.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Today is Kimberly's birthday. You can bet that she's dreaming of being a ninja star with a flavor of Bushinryu that'll set her apart from Guy and Zeku. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. Trips them up. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Sticks the combo. They break things off to take a quick breather. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 can't afford the stick. Just goes for it at this range. Oh, they can't KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Who's going to start things off? The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Both fighters are looking for a way. Heats it up with a combo into super. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan! Vintage Jury! Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. They just won't stop switching sides! What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Both fighters planning something? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Burnout activates. In there! Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact doesn't get through. Nothing but air for the impact. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Throws him down. All right. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips them up. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Knockdown. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Misses the drive impact. Blocks the ambiguous. Down to the wire. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Looking to impress with this super. Going binomial theorem with a Bushin scramble. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. The impact doesn't do anything. Knockdown and whiffs. They're wide open. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 has a chance to tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Can they create an opportunity for them? Excellent block. Their spacing is so on point right now. Ooh, does them dirty. Connects with the throw. Super clutch corner switch. Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Anti-air in this clutch. Jumps up and whiffs. They're wide open. Drives it back, misses. Player 1 can't distantly does up big damage. Shrugs that off. Pumps while there's more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Good presence of. There's a burnout. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 can't win. Put the fear of God in it. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
A new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Show me everything. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good read on their opponent. The combo's there. Well-timed command throw there. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Difficult situation for a throw. Knocked down. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Nice double lariat. This is gonna be bad news. Looking to impress with this super. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Threads it cleanly. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Goes for it all, but just misses. Big counter. Nice double lariat. Hits him with a stop and bop. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Double lariat, and now they were expecting that drive impact. Gotta be careful experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to looking to impress with this super. Player 1 is working with a better kick. They're going for the super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Throws him down. Goes for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Is that all you
Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Picture perfect punish counter. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Okay, creating some space here. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Burnout is triggered. Knockdown and decides to meet them in the air. Player 2 sneaks in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Hits him with a stop and bop. Player 2 chases them down. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Digs in deep to get that drive in. What'll happen here? Player 2 has a clutch anti-air. Player 1, that's not gonna hit. He drops him hard. Here comes the corner pressure. Target locked and scoop. It's too much. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jump in. Sets up with the jump in. They're going for the super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
You're in great test of
The super drops that off. Loads up above. Player connects with the throw. Drops him hard. What are they gonna do? Clutch anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Jump! This is gonna hurt. Oh, they switch sides. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? I called it! I called it! A react? Are you kidding me? Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Nowhere to run.
I'll take on all of you! Round one. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? That was a solid anti-air. Throws him down. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Smart throws, that'll do more damage than usual. Can they convert this punish counter off KO? Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight! Useless hero!
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throw escape! Gets the counter hit throw. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gets the jump in. There's a change of stuff, looking to plant him with the pile driver. Player two is dominating this match. No escaping that. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Jumps up, goes for the throw. Finds the target. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Crowds him from above. Getting up close and personal. An explosive move like this is why you play Zangief. Buckle in. We're going for a ride. Player two, flipping the script with a turnaround super. Trust that off. Player one needs to wait this out. They're sitting on a... That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Oh, the drive impact hit for a punish. The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill.
That felt good, didn't it?
Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sees the overhead coming. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Nice double lariat. Burnout is triggered. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Trips him up. Uses the parry. Grabs him. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? They were right to be on guard there. Not much. They're going for the super art. Turns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Player one just put the corner throw ends it. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Experiencing burnout. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Throws them to negate the block. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Both fighters planning something? Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Breaks the block with a throw. Player two, oh my god, they just choked it up. Hanging on for dear life. Hits the drive. KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Choose a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Show me it. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Well-timed command throw there. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. What are they thinking here? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heats it up with a combo into super. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 creates a brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Grabs and throws him away. Blocks it. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Knockdown and... Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Jumps in. Headbutt, looking to plant him with a pile drive. Plenty of health, full gauges, knocks them out of the air. They're going for the super art. Looking for a hook. Will this super art do anything? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
That felt good.
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a small, reads the counterattack. Wrecks them. Bumps up. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. A jump in. Hits him with a stop and pop. Turns out, player 2 is looking at a grip who pumps the brakes on the impact. Poetry in motion. Solid anti-air. Jumps. This may turn into a big chance. Hugs nothing but air. Amazing. Oh, yo, Ross, super here. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. A jump? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Jump! Knocks them out of the air. Oh my god, tries to act quickly with the attack. Ugh, take a seat. The reactions on display. Opens them right up. Player 1 has got to be doing good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Difficult situation for a throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Decides to puff up while they can. Knockdown. Had the radar up and running. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Will this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter. Okay, creating some space here. Not shy with the grab. The big play does it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Got their eye on the air. They were right to be on guard there. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Not close enough for the throw. looking to plant him with a pile driver. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Smart play with the throw. Tension ring hits home. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean head, try to act quickly, but whiff the attack. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Solid anti-air. Gets the counter hit and the win. Player one brings it home. Let's see if it...
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Nowhere.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Scores a punish counter right off the bat. What a read. Player two has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Oh! Player one in that dangerous, looking to cook him up, leading that super art into the combo. Misses the drive impact. Throws him to negate the block. Nails the anti-air. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two creates a good get-so. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player two, hold your breath. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
That felt good, didn't it?
Brings out experiencing burnout. Player two hits him with a stop and pop. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Pounding them with the Lachuka. Can they stand the heat? That's not gonna hit. Player burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both sides in burnout. Reads the jump-in perfectly. Jumps in. Connects with the throw. Life lead is there. The throw is denied. Not close enough for the throw. Excellent block. Spikes him with Trigo. Overhead. Player one can't use any drive. Clutch anti-air. There's no blocking that. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Starting the party. Boom and whip. They're wide open. Block that off. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Throws them. What now? Drive impact misses. There's a drive impact. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Wants to close it out of style, but is it enough?
That felt good, didn't it?
Still in it with a sliver. Pucks nothing but air. Closes it out. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Strings it all together. Can't tech the throw. No good up high. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Was looking for that jump attack. Throw misses. Will that drive impact get punished? Taking stock. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Wins out in the Battle of the Skies. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate! There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Big opportunity coming. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 in dire hits them with a stopping bot. Both right ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Yo, are they actually dead?
That felt good, didn't it?
They're not dead. This fight's not over. Good decision with that throw. Player 2 can't let go lead. Left under his drive impact to close the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.